Vicky Marie, and in this video we're going to talk about Jay Slater, the latest in this sort of bit of a, well, not meaning to be rude, but it's a bit of a shit show, isn't it? And all the problems that there's been over the GoFundMe. Honestly, ban GoFundMes. They cause so many problems. There's got to be a better way of doing things. I don't know. They just cause so many problems. And at the end of the day, this young boy, this is a new photo that's been released by Lucy, his friend Lucy, this morning. And this boy still is missing. Nobody knows where he is. Is there foul play? Does Lucy know more? Are drugs involved? It's like this ongoing mystery, isn't it? Now, of course, I want to say thank you, first of all, to everyone who watches, likes, subscribes, etc. And special thank you, as always, to my members. If you enjoy the content on my channel, please think about joining. There are 2 membership levels. One is $1.99 a month, which we have a special members live every Thursday, or you can join the higher level, Keep On Chatting, which is $4.99 a month, and we have the Thursday live and also a Tuesday special members live. And also there are videos on the members levels that you can't find on the normal channel. So special thanks to my members, special thanks to anyone who's bought me a coat, who sent me a super sticker, PayPal me, etc. Thank you. And I just want to talk about last night a little bit. So last night I did a live, I think it was over 5 hours, for the election results. I can't believe it went really quick. It didn't feel like that long, but thank you to everyone who joined me in, and some of you were in and out. You know, it was a long time to stay. Online, but some of you were with me right from the beginning right to the end. We stayed on there until it was finally decided that Labour had won. They'd crossed the threshold of to win. It's been fascinating. Of course, I've been like a zombie today, but thank you for those of you who participated in that live, and some of you that gifted memberships or bought me a coffee, etc. And I've been sleeping this morning, a lot of the morning, but I've also been glued to the TV. It's you know, I find politics fascinating. It's just one of my things, but all feels more hopeful. All feels more hopeful now, I think. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about politics in this video. So yeah, thank you everyone who supports my channel in any way. Whether you're just sitting at home watching, if you, you know, that's the best way you can help my channel, is by watching my videos and liking them, of course. And if you please consider subscribing if you're not subscribed already, because those are all free ways that you can support my channel if you enjoy the content and you want to carry on making videos. And thank you to everyone who's already done anything to support my channel. Okay, let me take the banner off now that I've said my thank yous. So yeah, of course, because all that was going on last night with the election, there was things going on with Jay Slater in the Jay Slater case, but I couldn't report on those yesterday because it was all going on with the election, etc. So that's what we're going to look at today. All these problems with the GoFundMe, not only their GoFundMe, but Paul Arnott, who's the self-proclaimed mountain expert. He's got problems with his GoFundMe for Scottish mountain rescues. I mean, are GoFundMes ever not a problem? You know, that might be a better question to ask. It's like there's always problems with GoFundMes, isn't there? So okay, I'm going to say hello to everyone first, or everyone who's here so far on chat. If I forget anybody afterwards, I'm sorry. And I also want to say hello to anyone watching at home. Not everybody wants to join in the chat, but let's have a look at who's here actually chatting. Hi, David. Hi, Laurie. Hi, Gambling. Hi, Carla. Yeah, all the best people on my chat. Hi, Laurie. Hi, Maria. Hi, Bluechy. Hi, Sue. Hi, Red Fan. Hi, Mello. Hi, Charlie. Charlie, are you feeling better now, Charlie? Did you get some sleep? Okay, good. So you're all saying hello to each other. So, right. So where do we start with this GoFundMe? Anyway, let me just talk about this photo just for a minute. Hi, Ishish. So this is a photo that's been released today by Lucy. This is Jay's friend Lucy, who supposedly is the last person to speak to him, as far as we know. Still got to put some sort of a timeline together. And it was Lucy that he spoke to apparently, and said he had no water. He was panicking because he didn't know where he was. And he had no charge on his battery. So that is where we are so far. That is what Lucy said. Hi, BF. So we have to take, as far as we know, Lucy's telling the truth. We haven't heard anything to say she isn't. A lot of people think she's not, but nobody's got any evidence that she isn't telling the truth. So, you know, as far as we know, she's not under police investigation, or is she? I mean, we don't know, because the police don't release any details of what's going on. So basically we have no clue. But anyway, she decided to upload that picture today for whatever reason. Let's just have a look at the article, because she's been very quiet. You know, she hasn't said anything for ages. This is the Manchester Evening News just reporting that she's released this photo, really. She shared a new photo of them together. And this is on Instagram. It must be on her Instagram. And the photo includes a blue love heart and a crying face emoji. So that's it, really, I think. I don't think there's any more news about that photo. You know, if Lucy is telling the truth, her friend has disappeared, and it seems likely that Jay is no longer with us, but we don't know for sure. We don't know if there was any foul play. We don't know, is he just lost on that mountain? Now the police have, the Spanish mountain police have stopped their search. So who is searching for Jay at the moment? You know, you just think, is there anybody looking? I still feel that it'll be a hiker that will find him at some point, maybe one of these hiking clubs. If he's on that mountain, someone will find him sooner or later. But, you know, when? That's the thing, isn't it? Okay, so going to the GoFundMe. So we're going to talk about the problem with the Jay Slater GoFundMe. But first of all, I just want to talk about Paul Arnott. So yesterday, Paul Arnott did this video. We did look at this video that he did yesterday. God, it seems like a long time ago now. It was only yesterday. It feels like about a week ago. And then he's since put on about this, his own GoFundMe, which is supposedly to support mountain rescue, of which is raised £1,380. This has been turned off because the charity connected to this fundraiser is no longer supported by our payment partner. So I don't really know the details of that. Why or what, and now he's saying that it'll be back up soon, possibly on another platform. So why was it taken off in the first place? And has the money been taken out, and has he given it to Mountain Rescue? You know, I don't know how we can find that out. There's sort of part of me that doesn't care, because I think, you know, if I do feel that if people give to GoFundMe, they, you know, that's their choice to give to GoFundMe. And if you're worried about where the money's going, really, you just shouldn't donate. You know, I wouldn't donate. I don't think I would ever donate to a GoFundMe. I'd rather donate to someone directly. You know, not GoFundMe's just always go wrong. I don't know. They just always seem to go wrong. So anyway, this is another thing. So he's put this on. Thank you for your commendable. Oh no, who is this from then? Working on it now with GoFundMe. Thank you so much for your commendable efforts supporting Jay's search and family. I know you probably have a lot of emails coming in related to the campaign. Since I may need to get in touch about something important from time to time, my suggestion to keep this thread visible is to star it in some way so it doesn't get lost in the mix. I noticed that donations have been paused on your fundraiser because there's been a change in the charity's status with our payment partner. Currently, your selected charity is inactive with PayPal Giving Fund, our payment partner that processes funds to charities. And this can happen if there's a change in the charity's status with their government body or if the charity's PayPal Giving Fund account was closed. I have now contacted PayPal Giving Fund to request the reactivation of Scottish Mountain Rescue so you can continue raising funds for such an impactful organisation. Where is this from? This, you know, who is it from? It doesn't say, it's just like a message. But who is it actually from? On the other hand, are there any other organisations that you might have considered raising funds for to help look for Jay? If this is the case, in the meantime, you're welcome to create a new charity fundraiser for a different whatever. Ah, there it is. Who's it from? Oh, it's supposedly from Maria from GoFundMe. My name is Maria, and I'll be your dedicated point of contact at GoFundMe moving forward. Thank you so much for your commendable efforts supporting Jay's search and family. Okay. So this is supposedly what he's received about his GoFundMe in favour of Scottish Mountain Rescue. So make of it what you will, but you know, as I say, I'm not. It's like I'm not interested in a way, but I am in another way because I don't. To me, it's just another example of how GoFundMe is so confusing. Not confusing, but how it causes so many problems. So everyone's trying to get him nominated. Not everyone, but a lot of people are trying to get Paul nominated for the Pride of Britain Awards, apparently. So if you want to vote for Paul Arnott for the Pride of Britain Awards, it's still not too late, apparently. Don't think I'll be doing that, though. But anyway. So then he's put a post on. Yeah, is he actually searching for Jay? Because, you know, again, you never really see him. It's all about rumours, it's all about GoFundMe, it's all about this and all about him losing his keys, losing his phone. Police called on him. Has he actually been searching for Jay? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at this.
Being so quiet on social media, and I'm hearing all sorts of crazy things right now, guys. I've heard that I've been silenced by the police, or I have been approached by kidnappers and silenced. I just want to say this is absolutely not true whatsoever, and there is no truth in this, guys. It's really sad to see this turn into something similar to the Nicola Bulley case, where there are just so many.
Oh my God, he's actually mentioned the Nicola Bulley case himself. You know, it's just all weird. It is weird, this. I can see why people think it's a conspiracy theory or it's not real or whatever. I personally think that Jay, you know, I think Jay genuinely has gone missing. Now, whether the press have then all jumped on it, like, and turned it into this conspiracy thing, that's possible. But I do think genuinely that Jay disappeared. I do believe that. But, you know, I am sort of a bit at a point where I don't know what to believe. But I think it's always conceivable to think that when, you know, when a case receives a lot of traction and remains mysterious, I think it is conceivable to believe that the mainstream media or the, you know, the people that sort of do these psyopsies or whatever jump on that and make something more of it. He's actually just mentioned Nicola Bulley there.
conspiracies being thrown around. I have had so many conspiracies myself where people have said that I'm related to Jay, or I'm some sort of drug smuggler, all sorts of crazy things, really, really crazy things, guys. But yeah, I just want to say that none of this is true. I haven't been silenced by anyone. I'm still going to be putting out my videos, especially from...
Well, it was him who told us that people had phoned the police about him. Like, we didn't make that up. He came on and did a video and said he'd had the police phoned about him by many, many people, guys. Many, many people. It's madness. Crazy, guys. Many, many people phoned the police. You know, it's him who said that. It wasn't the social media that made it up. He came on and said that himself.
Tomorrow, guys, so stay tuned. I am thinking about just keeping everyone updated on YouTube. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. But I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, more updates tomorrow. Big love to everyone.
So what update was that? There was no update. So are you searching? Where did you go to search today? Are you joining in with any other teams to search? What's happening with Callum? Why didn't you join in with Callum? So we're going to talk about Callum today, because that's the other problem, isn't it, with the GoFundMe?
So a lot of people are asking me, Paul, why are you being so quiet on social media? And I'm hearing all sorts of crazy things right now, guys. I've heard that I've been silenced by the police, or I have been approached by kidnappers and silenced. I just want to say this is absolutely not true whatsoever. And there is no truth in this, guys. It's really sad to see this turn into something similar to the Nicola Bully case. Where there are just so many conspiracies being thrown around. I have had so many conspiracies myself where people have said that I'm related to Jay, or I'm some sort of drug smuggler, all sorts of crazy things, really, really crazy things, guys. But yeah, I just want to say that none of this is true. I haven't been silenced by anyone. I'm still going to be putting out my videos, especially from tomorrow, guys. So stay tuned. I am thinking about just keeping everyone updated on YouTube. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. But I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, more updates tomorrow. Big love to everyone.
Okay, so there you go. So that's an update that tells us absolutely nothing whatsoever. So he's thinking of going only onto YouTube to update. Well, fair enough. You know, it's his social media. He can do what he wants with it. But I'm just not sure who. Anyway, let's go back to. So what's caused all the problems, of course, as far as the GoFundMe was concerned yesterday, is that Jay's mum, Debbie, she put an additional thing on the GoFundMe, didn't she? To say that they were using the GoFundMe. Let's have a look at the GoFundMe. Now, yesterday it's just short of 50,000 now. And yesterday on the GoFundMe, sorry, not yesterday, on the 3rd of July, I've lost a day with the elections. She said, in the meantime, we will continue to use part of the funds to support the volunteers working hard in the mountains to find Jay. We are currently looking after Paul Arnott, putting together a package of any equipment and essentials he needs and going up to do a drop for him. Now, it's disappeared now, but she also said that she was supporting Callum, another TikToker who's out there in Tenerife, and we had a look at his social medias, didn't we? You know, he works for the NHS. Apparently, he went out to Tenerife to help search. He put an appeal out for other people to go with him. He's a TikToker as well, Instagram. He puts quite, let's say, quite sort of, you know, steamy pictures of himself on Instagram and whatever. Like a lot of young people do, and they're all public. We had a look at them yesterday. I'm not going to have a look at them again today. And anyway, Debbie did say initially that we're looking after Paul. We saw it on the video, that the last video I did about Jay. We actually saw it. So it's there on my video that it was on there on the GoFundMe. It then now has disappeared because then Callum came out and said, no, I've not received any financial help from Debbie from Jay's family. So this then started this argument. So I'm going to show you the social media, the what Callum said. I'm going to show you Callum's statement. Luckily, I screenshotted it. I don't know if it's still there on his YouTube, on his Instagram or wherever he put it. But I screenshot it, and we're going to have a look at that. And then we're going to have a look at the response from the family spokesperson. So let's have a look. Now, I can see there's quite a lot of you new people have come in. Hello to everyone who's come in, especially some of the regulars. Sorry, I can't do this and say hello when I've got a lot of people on. I'm so sorry. Because I know people like it. Right, let me just... Oh, okay. So this was what Callum put on there. Let me see if I can make it a bit big. I don't know if I can make it bigger or not, but I can make it. Oh yeah, I can. So Callum said, "Good afternoon." So he said this on some Jay Slater pages and admin on. "It's been brought to my attention with regards to the GoFundMe. I have challenged what was released in regards to my essentials being paid. I can confirm here that none of my essentials and none of my group's essentials, I don't know how many people are in his group, have been paid. However, she did contribute towards a hotel and a flight. I have requested that this is removed as a matter of urgency due to hate that I'm receiving over the matter. I understand that the family have released a statement that is untrue, but I don't want any hate to be received over this. I would like to request that any speculations on the matter are the truth, as I have evidence of the financial matter here in Tenerife, and so do the family involved. And I just want to confirm also that I'm not going to talk about anything that isn't in black and white. So the negative speculations are silly, because I wouldn't ever lie about a situation here in these awful times. Kind regards, Cal." So Callum put out this this statement, if you like, on his social media, and then the family responded with another statement. So let's have a look at that. You know, this stuff is it's horrible, isn't it? Really, it is horrible. So that was Callum's. Again, I've just got to work out how we look at this. Okay. So then then somebody else said on Jay Slater missing Tenerife. Oh, I don't know if that's coming up. Let me put that. If I put that on, let me just make sure you can see it. No, you can't see it. Why can't see it? Trying to look at this. It won't come up. Yeah, I know, BF. I'm trying to work out. So annoying. So it worked before. I don't know why it's not working now. Let me just try again. I'm not 100% compass mentis today. I must admit, I am still quite tired. Will that come up? Hang on. There it is. So yeah, so on Jay Slater missing Tenerife, Leah Townley said, so as many of you are aware of Callum's message that the family of Jay's haven't funded him, I can assure you that this is not the case at all. Me nor any member of Jay's heartbroken family should have to be writing this or giving this evidence that Cal has been funded more than anybody on the search team. So he's saying he's not been funded except for his flights and whatever, and now they're saying that it has. I find it truly disgusting and shocking. They have to justify themselves to anybody, but here you have it, the truth and evidence. Callum nor anybody else should be making matters worse for the family. Do you not think they are going through enough right now? All you Primark detectives, I like to call it Primani, need to back off. If you are genuine, then I apologise. This rant is not for you. But as for the rest of you, read this again. You want to share rumours, then you have 2 seconds of your time to share the truth. Please hit the share button and make this stop. Let me just get the next one up. Well, now I should be able to just pass on to the next one, but that's not working. Not having much luck, am I? Hang on. So that's that. There's another one. Have to bear with me, I'm afraid. Then for that particular post, she just says at the end of it, there's still no update on Jay. He's still missing. We'd appreciate it if you could all keep praying he's safe and well, that he's found. So that was that one. Then there's another one. So this is from Rachel, Rachel Haag, who's a friend of the family, I believe. Isn't she Brandon's mum, or is she? Anyway, she's connected to the family. Hi, sorry again, people, but this is just not how this should be. But I need to put this out here. We have someone claiming to not have had any support from Debbie, and are now talking about the family at a time like this, making all the speculations worse on social media. It's not fair. Why are people adding more stress to this devastating situation? No one knows how bad this is affecting everyone. It's cruel. I just want to share this now because it's not true and it's not fair. GoFundMe wasn't paid. It was paid through Debbie herself, but he agreed for this to be added, the GoFund, to show people who have kindly donated where and what the funds are being used on. So this is just the evidence that the £740 was sent directly to them. Accommodation is essential and is classed as that. We asked also and thanked them, and we still thank you for all your help. So there she's shown this, which is supposed to be £740 going to Callum Fahey. Oops, not that one. That's Stephen Stearns. You don't want to look at him. I think that's it for what I had. So, again, it's a question of who you believe. You've got Callum saying he's had no support, and then you've got the family saying, yes, he has had support. So, where's the truth? You know, where is the truth? Okay, so then I want to show you a video that somebody sent me. I want to thank that person for sending it to me. Someone sent me a video. I'm just going to put some windows down of Callum and what he had to say. I still think it's sort of bizarre, you know, that these TikTokers, you know, what has he actually done searching? You know, I don't know if anybody has actually been searching at them. You know, just because I've never really seen Paul searching properly. Just ridiculous, isn't it? And of course, now the police have stopped searching. And you know what I think? I think he will get found eventually by a hiker. That's what I think will happen. But anyway, only time will tell. I think his dad and that, they have been out searching. Don't know. But so let's have a look at this. So this is The Observer. I don't know this channel, but somebody sent me this. This is Callum talking.
Oh, if this is a lie, we're going to be unfollow him. Unfollow me then, because I've got nothing to lie about. She has not paid for any of my essentials. I don't care. I don't care. I'll do a statement.
So what I would say is, who is he actually talking to here? Is he talking to someone here who's recorded it and then released it? Or is this part of like a setup? Because I'm still concerned about Callum's Facebook, that it had reform all over it. Do you remember we looked at his Facebook and he seems to be promoting the Reform political party, which, you know, it doesn't gel, it doesn't fit in with any of the other things he does on his social media, which are nothing to do with politics. So why has he got, like, you know, what's he doing supporting reform? He doesn't really, he's not a political person, is he? You know, so it's very odd. The whole thing is strange. And I just don't know where this video's come from. No, it looks like he's talking to somebody on Zoom or FaceTime or whatever, and then has somebody recorded it and released it, or has he released it?
That's not right. At least I spoke to his mum. I don't know why there's so much negativity towards her and so much negativity towards me. I wasn't happy because the GoFundMe said that they paid for my essentials. They haven't paid for any of my essentials. I paid for all of my own food, my own travel, my own everything. Why is there so much negativity? It doesn't make sense.
So where's this argument come from? But, you know, why would Debbie say that they were paying for him if they weren't paying, if they hadn't supported him? And you know what? Why has he come out like this and said it? Because, you know, if that was me and they went, you know, we say I'd gone over there and they went on GoFundMe and said they were supporting, you know, Vicky Marie Chats or whatever, and they hadn't been, I would contact them first and say, oh, why are you saying that? You know, not go on bloody lines that, you know, it's like they're having this conversation, this removed conversation. You know, you would go to Debbie, wouldn't you? If you knew, because obviously he's been in contact with Debbie. So you would go to Debbie directly, not through social media, and say, oh, hang on a minute, you haven't supported me. Why are you saying you have?
Wait, like, make it make sense. Don't believe me if you don't want to believe me, but has anyone got a screenshot of her saying that she paid for my essentials? Thank you for the follows. If you're new here, make sure you follow him. So people send me the screenshot because I'm going to release a statement. I'm not happy with it because why am I getting hate for something I haven't even done? Like, I don't understand. Are you feeling better? No, I feel worse. I'm stressed. She hasn't paid for my essentials. How's that a lie?
Carl, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I've got a screenshot.
So I don't know who this woman is and how this video has been released on a YouTube channel. But
where do I send it?
To my Facebook.
I don't know your Facebook name. I've got a clue what it is. Are you on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, my Instagram's on my profile up there.
Yeah, I'll send it you on there, okay?
I just don't know why people are like going mad at me.
It's not your fault though, it's them who put the statement out, not you, so I don't know why people have to blame Cal for it.
Essentials.
Go and target them instead of Cal. Cal's actually out there doing a good thing.
So, seems like that when Debbie put that thing on the GoFundMe, then he's received a load of hate from people that really it is none of their business. If she has paid him, you know, and helped him out because he's supposed to be helping search for Jay, that, you know, people donate to that GoFundMe. That's their choice to donate to it. And as I've said many times, if you donated to it and you're not happy, you need to ask for a refund. If you've not donated to it, it's none of your business what they do with it. You know, people have donated to it in good faith. And a lot of people donated and they put a message on saying, I don't care what you do with this money, I just hope it helps out. You know, so really, but this is my problem with GoFundMe is it's not the idea of it. It's good. It's just it always causes problems. So Debbie going on there and saying that she's been supporting Paul Arnott and Callum. Now he's coming on and saying, no, he hasn't been supported because he's received a lot of hate from people for some unknown reason. But then he is a blogger. He is a TikToker. He is an Instagrammer. He should know that not all the attention you get on social media, you go on social media, not all the attention you get from people is positive. It's impossible. And it's not nice. It's horrible. But, you know, but I don't understand where this call, who is this person talking to him? Why has this been released as a video? He must have given his permission, mustn't he? Because this is public. You know, I'm not showing anything that's not public. It's available online to watch. It's not secret, you know, so but maybe he did authorize it going out because he just wants people to hear his side of the story. Anyway, apparently he's going home now. He's going back. He may have already gone back. So he's not searching for Jay anymore, even if he ever was in the first place. So this is my question. The police have stopped searching. Paul Arnott never seems to be searching, really. He's not searching. Who is searching for Jay? How are they going to find him? And if I was Jay's mum, I would be contacting these hiking clubs because people are out there hiking that area as we speak. Summertime is hiking clubs going out selling, you know, there's walks every day around there. High difficulty walks, and you know, where they take people out hiking around that area. So they may be the people that they need to offer a reward to, these hiking clubs. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be offering a reward. I'd have posters everywhere out there offering a reward for anyone who finds any trace of Jay, because people will look harder then.
I'm not anymore. I'm leaving now.
Huh?
I'm leaving now.
I don't blame you. I was in Hades live earlier. I don't blame you.
All right then. Right. Well, I'm going to come off and write my statement because we've got to release a statement.
Okay. Just ignore them all, Cal. Just block them.
It upsets me because I just don't know. I just think it's so unfair. I just can't wait to leave now.
So he's saying he can't wait to leave now. He's obviously in some sort of Spanish bar there. I can hear them talking in Spanish, but
I just don't understand, like, don't understand why people can be so cruel. I come on the live and I say she's not paid for my essentials. She hasn't paid for my essentials. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not lying. That's being truthful. You can ask her yourself. She hasn't paid for my essentials.
So what does it mean by essentials? So maybe what she meant was, it seems like she has paid him some money, because Rachel sort of said that £700 and odd pounds. Maybe that was his flight and his accommodation. Now, of course, they are essential as well, but maybe what he means is she hasn't paid for food and drinks and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm surprised as a TikToker, a blogger, that he's saying, I don't know how people can be so cruel. If he's regular, he's regularly on social media, he should know exactly that people can easily be so cruel. There's some very strange people out there that revel in being cruel. He must know that. He can't have been on Instagram and that all this time and never had any hate before. Now, this is probably other level hate, because of, the Jay Slater case seems to be one of them cases, doesn't it, that invokes so much real passionate feeling, like the Nicola Bulley case. So maybe it's took him by surprise, because he might have had the odd sarcastic comment before, but maybe not like what he's had on here. But that's why the family aren't on any social media anymore, or because there is so much hate in this case. And I personally don't understand it, because if it all does turn out to be a fake, like for money or whatever, then that's when you address that side of things. At the moment, to me, it's still a young lad who's missing up in the mountains. There's a mother and father and a brother who are worrying where he is. And I just think, if that was my son, I'd be, and the thought of having to take all that hate as well, at the same time as missing your son, it must be awful. Now, if it's eventually proven to be a load of rubbish, that's a whole nother thing. But at the moment, we don't have any evidence that it is a load of rubbish.
I'm going home. I'm not going home today, but I'm going home. If she's paid for my essentials, I would have said she paid for my essentials. I'm not saying Hayley's so bad. I come off for 5 minutes. It's just horrendous. Truthfully.
I mean, he looks upset, but I don't know. I mean, maybe he's home now. Maybe he's already home now. Did he get a flight and come home? But it's a shame, because if he had been searching for Jay with his team, or whoever's in his team, that's somebody else now who's not out there. So he's not a mountain expert, of course, but he is a hiker. I think he's got a lot of strange things on his. He's an NHS worker, he's a reform supporter. He's open about his sexuality, and sometimes he's looking for a partner, other times he isn't. There's some quite compromising photos on his Instagram of, he's a handsome boy, and he likes to show off his tattoos and his body and everything. Fair enough. This is what young people do these days. But as I say, you go on social media publicly with all those things, you cannot be surprised when you get some hate back.
She's not. How is she supporting the volunteers? Doing what? I don't know why I'm now getting so much hate when I've come out here. I've given up my time. I've got an amazing team out here, and then something false has been released.
So who's the amazing team? Who does anybody know? Where will I find information about the amazing team that he's got out there? Who are they?
On the internet is out of my control. And now I've had death threats. Now I've had threats in my life. Now I've had threats to everything. And it's like, people just hate on you for anything you do. And I just don't think it's fair. Like, Why can't you shift the positive? Like, if you lot read my inbox, you would know, like, the stuff that gets said, it's horrific. I haven't said any nasty stuff about Jay.
See, the thing is, he didn't know Jay. He just took it upon himself with his team to go out there. So, you know, I just don't understand. Me no understand.
She's not paying for us. That's not real. And the fact that she's released a statement saying that she's paying for our essentials is not true. I haven't received any money for my essentials. I paid for my own food. I paid for my own travel. I paid for my own water. I paid for my own stuff. And like, why am I getting hate when we're the ones searching? Can I what? Can I jump in with you? Yeah, you can jump in. I'm coming off in a minute because I've got to write a statement. I can't even get words out. I'm not stressed. I just want to go home. Thank you for the follows. Where are you? I'm sat here waiting for some food. I'm not even eating for 2 weeks properly. I've been that stressed from it. I've not eaten properly. Everyone on the live will tell you, they keep saying, Cal, why are you not eating more than Doritos? But this is the reason, because I don't go live, I'm wrong. I do go live, I'm wrong. I feel stuck. I can't do anything right.
See, the thing is, what he should do is he should just do whatever he thinks is the right thing to do. Not worry about what social media thinks of it or whatever. If he's there to search for Jay, he should just search for Jay. And if he gets nasty messages, he should just block those people. Ignore and block. That's the only thing you can do, because he is going to, with a case like this that's so high profile, he is going to get a load of crap. Whatever, he could be like a saint, trying his best, and he would still get a load of bad things from bad people. So he should just block them, ignore them and block them. That's what he should do, bless him. And the thing is, he's a young lad who, as I say, who's on social media. So he's not someone who's never been on social media before. He should know that by now from the things he's already posted on there. He's going to, you know, social media, it can be great. And of course, there's nice things and horrible things. And you're always going to get people who say horrible things. Okay, I've just put someone in timeout. I'm not having homophobic comments on here. So if you've got a comment to make, I don't want homophobic comments or racist comments or nasty comments. If you've got a comment to make about your opinion, but not to blame it on, you know, be homophobic about it. So someone's in timeout there. That's first time's free. But if they come back and say anything homophobic or anything like that, they're gone.
I'm going back home. Yeah, I spoke to Debbie. And there's just so much negativity. There's more negativity on here than there is anything else. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, lovely. You all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, do you know, my take on this is, do you know what I think what they meant in that GoFundMe? Moving forwards, I think their plan was to start supporting yourself and down the rapids moving forwards. But the way it's been worded, it seems like you've had the money now by them saying to continue to support. Does that make sense?
But she hasn't paid for any essentials. I've not even had a bottle of water from that family. I've not even. They don't even work with us to plan anything. The amount of times I've got the messages, the amount of times I've asked, can I please meet you? I've got witnesses here who are prepared to give statements. I asked to meet that family face to face to make plans, and they said they'd get back to me, and they never got back to me.
Bless you. That's when I read it yesterday, and I thought, knowing from what Paul has said, and then knowing from what you've said in your lives, it just seems that's what they were saying is moving forwards from now. We are going to support Cal, and we will support Paul. But the problem is it's caused controversy now of people now saying, so what have you had? Well, we know Paul had a couple of items from them, and that's great. He accepted them graciously. But it's like you say, the hate you're getting now when you've received nothing. And I'm not sure why people just aren't understanding that.
I've not even had a bottle of water.
Someone is saying, so why have they removed it? I think they've removed it because Cal has come out and said, listen, I've not received anything, I haven't asked for anything, and I don't want anything.
I don't want to be on there saying that I've received essentials when I've had no essentials. These are my bus tickets. If they were paying for it, they would be asking for receipts and evidence of the bus tickets. Yeah. This is my bus ticket, wait a minute, which I paid for on my card. Wait a minute, wait there. This is some of the bus tickets. This is some of the bus tickets for some of the travel. Can you see?
Yeah.
1, 2. I've got more of these at home. I've got loads of them. I can get you more. If they were paying for my essentials, they'd be asking for copies of the tickets. Why have they not asked for it?
Well, yeah, because that's classed as expenses, isn't it?
Well, yeah, exactly. And then the public are going to say, what are you spending my money on? So they're going to want it. They haven't paid for my essentials, and that is what I stand by. I'm not a liar. I'm a genuine person. I'm not going to lie about something like that. Why am I going to lie about it? It makes no sense.
No, I agree.
It makes no sense.
I think when I'm trying to read the comments as well.
Don't bother reading them. There's no point. At this point, there is no point, because no matter what you say and no matter what I say, we're going to be a pair of liars and we're going to be hated. So there's no point. There is no point. This situation has got too out of control, and they've allowed it to get out of control.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. The whole situation should have been taken off the internet ages ago. When the police said to them, please don't post anything on the internet, nothing. Take away, please. Yeah. Nothing should have been posted. Nothing should have been posted.
I agree. No, I agree with you. It's the same as, I don't know if you saw Hayley said today that with another search team there, that they've been given certain information from somebody for what came out with Mark Williams Thomas is now completely different information, and they're feeling deeply let down. It's I don't remember being so deflated.
Everybody's out here speculating. Everybody's here for different things, and it becomes.
Yeah, Mark Williams Thomas gets a mention there. So he's come out with his theories or whatever with no evidence, nothing to back it up. Oh,
there's a point where you can only sit here for so long, and you can only take the hate for so long before it gets to you, because I can't win either way. This is why I don't speculate anything. Somebody asks me what I think's happened, I won't ever say what I think's happened, because it'll lead to trouble.
Absolutely.
Us lot out here, especially in my group, we've tried our best. We've never been on the same route as anyone else. We've never done anything else that anyone else has done. So I don't understand why there's all these different speculations, because the whole area hasn't even been completed yet. I don't agree with the Mark situation, no, and I'm happy to say that. No.
Now that's interesting. So the thing is, it is important what he's saying here, because he is out there at the end of the day. He said that the whole area hasn't been searched yet. And as I say, I think no doubt some hiker will find Jay sooner or later. Now he goes on to talk a little bit about Mark. So it seems to me that all the journalists or all the helpers or whatever you want to call them that have gone out there, the investigators, none of them are working together. You know, like Mark said that he tried to contact Paul Arnott and he didn't reply. Paul Arnott's sort of all loved up with Isla Traquair, but you never see Paul talking with Callum. You know, there's no, so where's the unity with all these people helping? They're all helping separately and not helping together. It's really
Never done anything else that anyone else has done. So I don't understand why there's all these different speculations, because the whole area hasn't even been completed yet. I don't agree with the Mark situation, no, and I'm happy to say that National. I don't agree with it. They should never have let him over to do it in the first place. They should never. The guy.
No, and I agree with him there. They should never have let Mark over there, because Mark will just stir up trouble. We know that. Maybe they don't know about Mark Williams Thomas, that he's just a stirrer. He's not there for the family. He's there for himself, for his own self-aggrandizement, and to sell his story to the Sun or any other newspaper, any other rag that will take his stories. You know, Mark, it wasn't there to help, and he's saying that. But, you know, the family, I think in the end, they were probably just so desperate for some news, for some help, and they didn't know enough about Mark.
He's been over here for a few days, said he's going to solve it in a few days, hasn't solved it all. And then he's gone back to England now. He's got his clout, he's got his followers, he's gone back to England.
Yeah, exactly. He's gone over there, said he's going to solve it within 3 days, went back to the UK, released a statement with nothing new in it that people didn't know already, a lot of speculation, and then said he has got other information, but he can't talk about that. I could say that now. I've got loads of information about this case, but I can't talk about it. It's not for the public domain. Mark Williams Thomas is a total gaslighter.
Make it make sense.
You need to do now what's best for you, okay? And you've done amazing while you've been there. Just be proud of yourself, but now you've got to do what's best for you moving forwards.
I'm leaving, I'm done.
And
my time here is done.
And don't blame you. I can really feel for you, genuinely. You can hear it in your voice how deflated you actually feel.
Oh, I'm holding back the tears. I feel like I could just burst into tears because I feel like I'm full of. I feel like I've tried my best, and the whole time I've been here, my best hasn't been good enough. Do you know what I mean?
But it has been. It has been. So don't let that get you down. Okay, you're gonna make me cry in a minute. I can feel it in you. Don't let it get you down. You're a good boy, all right?
Yeah, but it's not even that. Like, the thing is, I've got messages.
The one thing that I've noticed in all these, with Paul Arnott, with this guy, with Mark, it's all about them, isn't it? Well, it is always all about them. You know, he's upset, but, you know, he should be really on there perhaps saying, well, I'm not giving in to these trolls. I'm gonna find Jay. You know, I'm going to find Jay and I'm going to try my best to find him. I'm not going to let these trolls put me off. That's personally what I believe that he should do. Is, you know, if he really cares about whether Jay's found or not, I know he didn't know Jay, but if he really cares about a young lad being found, he should carry on and sod everybody what all the haters say. I would, if I was out there and, you know, I'd get the same sort of hate I expect from some people. There'll always be people that will give you hate no matter what you do. But if I believed strongly in what I was doing, haters wouldn't stop me. I'd just tell them to get stuffed, basically.
Prove that we've tried to work with the family as well, and I've kept quiet over everything, and it's been like working with brick walls. And I don't know, I need to come off with this app. I'm going to come off. I'm sorry, I'm done.
Yeah.
So there you go. So I wanted to show you that.
The Observer, providing.
Oh, so the Observer it just says it provides you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK. Is that the whole purpose of that channel then? But anyway, never mind. So I thought the interview is interesting. It's always interesting to hear what people have got to say, isn't it? You know, it's important to hear for what people have actually got to say from their own mouth, instead of just listening to what everybody else is saying about them. There was another article here. What's this? Is in the OK magazine for some reason. Jay Slater's family. Let's have a look. Jay Slater's family hits back at TikToker. Jay Slater's family hits back at TikToker who quit the search, saying he never had any money from the £49,000 GoFundMe. He quit the search, claimed he didn't receive money from the GoFundMe donations, but Jay's family don't agree. So it's turning into a circus. So like the Sebastian Rogers case, isn't it? All turns into a circus, all about them and not about Jay. TikToker Callum revealed he would be returned to the UK from Tenerife, where he'd been hoping to assist in the search for Jay Slater, amid a row over donation money. So he's claimed that he's had death threats. I mean, it won't be nice to receive death threats. So he's been there 2 weeks, apparently, but he's going. So he's a keen hiker. This is his reason, apparently, for being there. He was speaking to Sky News. TikToker and keen hiker Callum said he'd paid for his own flight to the Canary Island. Hadn't received a penny, he said, apparently, according to this. So I think it's evident that he did receive some money from them at some point, but maybe not ongoing. So, however, Jay's family told Sky News Debbie had given Callum around £740 from her own pocket for accommodation, and relations between them and the TikToker turned bitter after she declined to give him any more. That's what they're saying on here. I don't know if that's true or not. We appreciate every single person who's come out. They said he's a hiker. We don't need hikers. We need experts. God, where are they going to find experts? Anyway, this contradicts what Callum told a news service earlier, which was that he paid for his own flights. He said, I've never had any money from them whatsoever, or even offers to go and pick anything up. If they'd offered it, personally, I would have said maybe a bit of a treat at the end of the week, but don't worry about it. He said that after a long chat with Jay's mum, he decided to step back from the search. He also told a newspaper he'd been living off barbecue Doritos and was only getting a couple of hours of sleep every night. The most sleep I've had is about 2 hours because I have to plan all the routes overnight, he told The Independent. I haven't been able to eat properly. I've been living off barbecue Doritos and appetizers. Anyway, then it goes on just to talk about, obviously, I think we all know what happened to Jay, about him, how he disappeared. And, yeah. So the plot thickens. It's crackers and it's all getting more crackers. And in the meantime, Jay's still missing. Who's looking for him? Who is looking for him? I hope people are looking for him. I think that's it. That's all I've got to show you today. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to go back. So this is I'm going to just show you one more time the latest photo that Lucy has put out today. Lucy Law, his friend, supposedly the last person to hear from him. A lot of people think Lucy is complicit in some way. I personally don't think that, but there you go. That's what some people think. As I say, I do think that Jay is literally did just try and take a shortcut home. I don't know why he left that house. Mark Williams Thomas was insinuating that he was scared when he left the house, but there's no evidence for that, is there? No evidence for anything, of course. So until Jay's actually found. And then, of course, we have that other Spanish investigator that I told you about yesterday who said he could be alive, living off rainwater and eating plants. But, you know, that's just can't be true, because it's Jay would have come out somewhere, turned up somewhere. It's been nearly 3 weeks now since he went missing. So he's not going to be living off rainwater and eating plants for 3 weeks and not noticing helicopters and drones going over searching for him, and people going searching for him. That's just, that might be a couple of days, maybe, but 3 weeks later, he's not going to be doing that, in my opinion. So it's all very sad, but we'll see what happens. Will someone suddenly just stumble across him? That's what I personally think is going to happen. And then, of course, there's all the speculation over the Rolex and the drugs and the this, that, and the other. But again, no proof of any of it. Mark Williams Thomas putting his 2 pennyworth in and trying to muddy up the waters for the sake of publicity, trying to interfere with the police investigation. He's just awful person. Okay, so that's it for today. That's today's news about Jay Slater. I'm sure you'll all let me know what you think of Callum. Do you think that he had been funded by the GoFundMe? Now, Debbie has now taken that off. She has taken that off now, saying that she's been funding him. So that's come off the GoFundMe. That's disappeared. Although they're still, as you saw from those posts that we looked at, they're insisting that he has been funded. So we'll see. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going. So I'm going to watch football later. There's some good football matches on. So, of course, the election is over with now. All the cabinet's being picked now. Personally, for me, I still find that interesting. Yeah, I like a bit of politics, and that's politics and true crime. It's an odd mix, isn't it, really? So I'll be watching the football, the Euros, and we'll all be, we won't all be cheering England on tomorrow, but a lot of us will be cheering England on tomorrow. And then see what happens there and see what else. I hope some proper news comes out, because all this stuff that's coming out, it is speculation, isn't it? It is a lot of gossip. It just comes down to who you believe. Do you believe Debbie? Do you believe Callum? Is it even relevant? I personally think it's sort of relevant, because we're following this case and we want to know what happened to Jay. That's, I literally, from the day that Jay went missing, I've been covering this case, and I'm going to cover it till the end. Whatever happened, until he's found, one way or another, I will be covering this case. Yeah, Heather, not closely. Politics and true crime are really closely related. Oh dear. Yeah. So I probably won't see you again today. I'll see you tomorrow, likely, but unless something, who knows, something might come up, or about any of the other cases that I've been following that have sort of got thrown by the wayside a bit with the thing of, with all this attention on the Jay case, and also, of course, the elections and the football. So a lot going on at the moment. So any news about any case that I've been following, I'll let you know. And I'll see you really soon in the next video. And until then, as always, may your God go with you. And I'm going to put my look. So please don't forget to like this video. Remember the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't done already. And don't forget to press the notification bell if you want to get notifications of updates or new videos. And those are all free ways you can help my channel. And then also thank you for those of you who are members. And if you want to become a member, you can become a member easily on my channel. Okay, thank you. May your God go with you. Bye-bye.